Okay, good morning. This is my recipe on salted fish breakfast tacos. Okay, I have some here. I have some salt fish I soaked overnight, half water, half milk. Now I'm going to rinse it off. I have my pot getting ready because we're going to cook this to remove out some of the salt. Stay tuned. Okay, so these are our fillets. As you can see where I had the little hole, we'll put it in some water. And we're going to cook this until it starts to get flaky. Meanwhile, we're going to cut up our vegetables. So I like to use up what I have in my refrigerator. Normally when I make this, I'll have some peppers, green peppers, but I don't have any today. But if you have it, feel free to use it. I have some green onions that looks like I want to use it in this. I'm going to chop this up. I like this breakfast in the morning when, well, actually I need to have a little bit more protein in my diet. So I try to either do, I love bacon, but sometimes bacon don't love me. So my daughter taught me to get the turkey bacon. I was like, turkey bacon? But yeah, even old people, you can change. So I started doing that, and matter of fact, I noticed that I don't need 2 slices, I just need 1. And it's fulfilling. I'm not disappointed. Pretty good. Now this here, these little ends, normally people would throw it away. I save mine because I have a bag of vegetables that I use when I make my stock. So this is going into my vegetable bag. I'll show you that in a little bit. All right, so I cut up my onion. And get that in my little bowl. These are my stainless steel bowls that I've been using. Matter of fact, it comes with a set, and the set even has a top where you can grate vegetables on it, and they come with the blade, so check it out. All right, so I have these little potatoes. That's all I need, it's just me. So I'm gonna cut these up, slice these up. And if you don't have the spring onions like I have, just use regular onion. Remember, I cook with what I have, and I make it work. I have some cherry tomatoes. You can use the big tomato or no tomato at all, but this is what I like in mine. I guess I'm going to have them because they're going to cook down a little bit. Yeah, we got all our vegetables ready to go for our breakfast tacos, salted fish breakfast tacos. Let me show you my bag of frozen vegetables. Now, I know this might not look like a lot of it's here, but last week I filmed an episode on how to make seafood stock. So my supply is a little low, but it builds up. So I just take them and throw them in here. And when I need to create a base for something, I go and get my vegetables. Back to cooking. As you can see, it's pretty flaky. All right, but we're going to break that up and taste it for the salt content. Not salty at all. So, at least you know what you're dealing with here. I have my pan heating up over here, my skillet. I'm going to put a dollop of butter. This is not even a teaspoon. It's just a little dab of butter. And some olive oil. I'm going to start off with my potatoes and onions. Let me fix this here a little bit. Okay. This is a one-girl show. So, there you go. All right, so I got my potatoes. Now, you might ask why I didn't peel my potatoes. Well, first of all, these are very thin-skinned potatoes, so there's really no need. In fact, it has extra nutrition. So we're going to saute that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want it to get crunchy. I want the potatoes to get a little soft. We're going to sprinkle some pepper on it. Smells good. Take a dash of salt. So meanwhile, as that's going, I have my eggs. I got 3 eggs that I'm going to put in here. Move this over here. Can you see me? Ah, you can see me. Okay, so break up my 3 eggs in here. Eggshells are good for your compost for your garden. Don't throw them out. So with my eggs, I like to put a little dash of onion powder in. Almost forgot my hot sauce, my tobacco. Not tobacco. What do we call it? Tabasco, sorry. All right, sprinkle my garlic powder in there. I'm going to put little dash of milk in there. Half and half. I buy half and half because I really don't drink milk, but I use half and half on a lot of stuff, so that's my compromise. All right. All right, first let's check on our potatoes. They're looking good. Starting to get a nice golden brown color on them. Let me tell you guys, my aunt makes the best home fries. I mean, she has perfected the home fry game, okay? She's put onions and peppers and olive oil. Yeah. And she likes to, you know, she makes it golden brown, but she cooks it slow. Like, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Like, this is nice and slow. All right, so while that's going, I'm going to beat up my eggs. All right, and now I'm going to add in my tomatoes. Listen to that, see a bit. Let that cook down, and now we're going to break up our fish. All right. put it on our little cutting board. Give it a rough chop. And that's all ready to go. Let's go back to check in our potatoes and tomatoes. Okay, so we're going to add in our chopped up salted fish. We can hit it with a shot or two of Tabasco sauce. This is the Habanero sauce. Remember, I am still working on my spice level, so I might not put as much as you would, but you make it the way you would like it. All right, that'll do me. Okay, so now we're ready for her to put our eggs in. I make this breakfast actually 15-20 minutes before I go to work. I work from home, keep in mind, but it doesn't take me long to make this at all. Especially when I prepare it the night before, you know, if I want to chop up my vegetables, have it ready, and the fish is soaking, so all I need to do is put all the ingredients together. All right, so we're going to let this cook and keep stirring it around. Until your eggs start to set. Now, some people like their eggs a little bit runny. Some like their eggs so hard. You make it the way you want. You know, it's your preference. And what I'm going to do is get this to a good point, and then I'm going to let it stop. I'm going to turn it off because it'll continue to cook. You don't want it to overcook. So we're almost there. For me. For my liking. So I'm going to stop here because actually I'm making this, but I'm saving it for my breakfast for tomorrow. But what I like to do is give it a squeeze of lime, turn it off, squeeze it with some lime, mix that around. And then I heat up a tortilla, some avocado, and some salsa. You talk about a good meal. You might need a nap before you go to work. As many times I haven't got the what do you call it, the itis, okay? But it's so good. All right, so thank you for joining me on my salted fish breakfast tacos. Tell me how you enjoy it. I enjoy it. Bye-bye.